Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back. We're ready to learn to read today. Before we start, let's review our keywords and sounds. Mouse, nest, rabbit, cat, k, pig, p, gate, g, itchy, I, turtle, t, apple, a, fish, f, bat, b, leaf, l, sun, s, horse. Now then, let's review our letter names. Remember, we have to know those names of letters very quickly, fast and fluent. A, I, B, T, L, P, N, S, G, F, C, R, M, H. Good job. Okay, if you're reading and you come to a word that you don't know, there are some strategies you can use to help yourself. Those strategies are touch and say it slow, say it fast like a word. But before we start, let's push and pull our letters so that we can practice our letters and sounds. Make sure that your letters are out and that they're lined up in this order. A, M, S, F, P, T, B, I, L, N, R, C, G, and H. If you don't have your letters out, pause the video, get them out, and line them up in that order. Now that your letters are ready, we're ready to push and pull letters. I'm going to do it first, and then you'll do it with me, and then you'll do it by yourself. So watch me. I'll pull it down and say the name, push it up and say the sound. A, M, S, F, P, T, T, B, B, I, L, N, R, C, G, G, H. Now then, you're going to say the letter names and sounds with me. Get your fingers ready. Here we go. A, M, S, F, P, T, B, B, I, L, N, R, C, G, G, H. Now then, it's your turn to do it by yourself. Pull them down and say the name, push them up, and make the sound. Okay, boys and girls, let's practice sounding out some words. But today, we're going to sound out make-believe words or nonsense words. We call those nonsense words. We're going to do some words that are closed syllables. They have a short vowel. Remember, a closed syllable is a syllable that ends with a consonant and has one vowel that is closing off that syllable and making that vowel say its short sound. We're going to do that with nonsense words. The first one that I'm going to write is R-I-N. And I'm just going to do this one by myself first. I'm going to model it for you. I'll pull the camera a little bit closer so you can see it better. So I have this word, R-I-N. And I know that my job is to touch and say say it slowly, say it fast like a word. So watch me as I sound this word out. R-I-N, wren, wren. That word is wren. Not too bad. Now let's try another one. Let's make the word L-A-N. I'm going to write it. You build this word in front of you. L-A-N. This is not a real word. Okay, boys and girls, this is a closed syllable. So show me closed syllable. That's closed because this vowel right here, this vowel A, is closed off by this consonant. It has nothing to do with this beginning. It only is closed because of this ending consonant. That consonant is closing it off. So make your closed sign. That's right, it's closed. And when that happens, this vowel is short. Okay, what sound does a short A make? It makes an ah sound. That's right. So we're going to touch and say it slow, say it fast like a word. I'm going to do it first, then we'll do it together, then you're going to do it by yourself. L, ah, n. Do it with me. L, ah, n. Now you do it by yourself. Good job. Now let's practice saying it slowly. Watch me. Lan. Do it with me. Lan. Let's see you do it by yourself. Now, watch me say it fast like a word. Lan. Do it with me. Lan. Do it by yourself. That word is lan. That closed syllable, short vowel word is the word lan. It's a nonsense word though. Okay, let's try another one. Let's do this word. Build this word. P-I-M. P-I-M. Okay, so what is the first thing? First of all, what kind of syllable is this? It's a closed syllable. It's closed because this consonant is closing off this vowel and making it say its short sound. It's closed. It's a closed syllable. Okay, what do we do first? We touch and say. Okay, here we go. Let's do it together. I, m. Good. You touch and say yours by yourself this time. Good. Now let's say it slowly. Pim. You say yours slowly by yourself. Good job. Now let's say it fast like a word. Pim. What's our word? Pim. Our word is Pim. Good job. The word is Pim. Is that a real word or a nonsense word? It's a nonsense word for real, right? That is not a word. I'm going to erase my nonsense word and I want you to push your letters back up. The next word we're going to build is this word. F-A-C. Another closed syllable word. Another closed syllable word. My hand is closed. It's closed because this consonant is closing off that vowel and making it say its short sound. It's closed. Okay, you try this one on your own. I want you to touch and say. Now, say it slowly. Now say it fast like a word. What was it? I didn't hear you. That's right. Let me give it a try. Ack, fack, fack. Was I right? Good. That word is fack, and it's not a real word. It is a make-believe word, a nonsense word. Okay, let's try another one. pull down the letters for that word. B-A-P. Got it? Okay. I want you to try this one on your own too. Now, before we start, what kind of syllable is this? Is it open or closed? It's closed because this consonant is closing off this vowel and making it say its short sound. Good job. Okay, so what are you going to do? Oh, you're going to touch and say. Okay, do that. Touch each letter, say each sound. Great. Now what are you going to do? Say it slowly. Good job. And fast like a word. Okay, let me give it a try. B-ap, bap, bap. That nonsense word is bap. You know what? I bet your moms and dads and aunties and grandmas and friends and big brothers are wondering, why are you doing nonsense words? That's kind of silly. And it probably seems kind of silly. But if I wrote C-A-T, cat up here, I wouldn't know if you were really using your strategies of sounding out words or if you just remembered that word. So we like to use nonsense words sometimes to practice to help make our brains really use the strategy for sounding out words. Because that's important. We have to use that strategy because sometimes we're going to come to words that we don't know. And if we just are remembering words, then we won't be good at using the strategies for learning new words. So that's why we use nonsense words. Okay, let's try another one. I'm going to erase mine. Push your letters back up. You need these letters, N, I, B, N-I-B, okay, this is our last one. So let's do this one. Okay, so do your job. What kind of syllable is it? It's a closed syllable. And why is it closed? Yes, it's closed because this consonant is closing off that vowel and making it say its short sound. That's right. So this is a closed syllable. Okay. You're so smart. Just touch and say. Say it slowly and fast like a word. And what is your word? That's right. Let me do it. Ib, nib, nib. That word is nib. You know what? I just thought of something. I'm going to write a sentence up here, and I'm going to see if you can read a sentence. I bet you can. Give me a second. Oops. Better space it better. Remember, a sentence is a group of words that have meaning. They make sense, and they tell something. So I have written a sentence up here that tells us something. It makes sense. It starts with a capital letter, and it ends with a period. It has some kind of end mark that tells us to stop. A period says stop. That's the end. And it's telling us something. The words have spaces in between. And every word in this sentence are words that we know how to sound out. It begins with this word a. A. And if I didn't know this word, I could sound it out. T, an, tan, tan, ag, rag, rag. A tan rag is, big, big, big. A tan rag is big. A tan rag is big. Does that make sense? It does. What is it saying? It's saying something about a tan rag. What did it say about the tan rag? It said the tan rag is big. What's big? A tan rag. What color is that rag? It's tan. See, a sentence is a little short story kind of that makes sense. It's telling us something and it makes sense and it has words in it that we can read. There are spaces between the words. It begins with a capital letter and it ends with a period. You guys are learning how to read. You're so smart. I'm so proud of you. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, wash your hands, wear your mask, make good choices, and go outside and play today. It's a beautiful day. Bye-bye.